forecast. We're still under that freeze warning. That's going to be in effect until about 10 o'clock this morning from the National Weather Service. Scattered snow showers in the area today. That's mainly higher elevations, though, I would imagine. Cloudy otherwise, a high of 46, mostly clear, some frost, a low of 25 tonight. Mostly sunny, a high near 62 on Tuesday. That second freeze warning in effect from about 11 o'clock tonight till about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So beware of that. Still keep those plants covered up or inside if possible. Tuesday night, though, Tuesday, as we mentioned, more spring-like, a high of 62. Scattered showers, mostly cloudy Tuesday night, a low of 50. Wednesday, scattered showers, partly sunny, a high of 69. Sunny in Indiana, temperature 34. Don't let the sunshine fool you. Put on a coat. You're listening to WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Indiana County 911, clear at this point. And we'll talk with Mark Hilliard of the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce coming up next.
A solo adventure, or a romantic getaway, the Johnstown Airport has you covered. Enjoy free parking, free Wi-Fi, and breeze through security with short TSA lines and TSA PreCheck. So why wait? Book your summer getaway today at flyjst.com. And just fly with the Johnstown Airport and United Express. Just fly. Flights operated by SkyWest Airlines.
Welcome to BR Electric and Audiovisual. We pride ourselves on being your one-stop destination for all things electronic. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are here to guide you every step of the way. We don't just sell electronics, we're your go-to team for installation and setup too. Let the pros at BR Electric and Audiovisual handle it for you. Conveniently located at 57 North 11th Street in downtown Indiana. Discover the latest tech trends and experience superior customer service. BR Electric and Audiovisual.
The First Commonwealth Community Calendar is on the air, and now it's online too. That's great news for WCCSradio.com. You can view the First Commonwealth Community Calendar anytime you want at WCCSradio.com. The First Commonwealth Community Calendar has events, dinners, concerts, and more. See everything that's happening in the area all in one place. Plan your day, your week, your month by viewing the First Commonwealth Community Calendar at WCCSradio.com. First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first.
Be prepared with CHIP, free or low-cost healthcare for Pennsylvania kids and teens. From checkups to unexpected bumps and bruises and everything in between, CHIP has you covered. Don't wait until you need it. Be prepared with CHIP. Because every kid deserves quality healthcare and every parent deserves peace of mind knowing their kids are covered. CHIP, free or low-cost healthcare for kids and teens under age 19. Learn more at chipcoverspakids.com.
Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you ever have questions in your life? Questions that you are searching to find answers to? Hi, I'm Pastor Ben Blowers with the Indiana Wesleyan Methodist Church, and I want to invite you to listen to our church-sponsored program, The Voice of Victory, every Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. on this station, AM 1160 WCCS and 101.1 FM. Tune in and find biblical help, guidance, and inspiration for answering life's questions.
WCCS.
Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Time to be first, member FDIC. Josh Widdowson with you, and for Todd Marino, he'll be back with us tomorrow morning. And we have with us Mark Hilliard from the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce. Our interview presented by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Mark, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. Doing well. Trying to stay warm.
Yeah, amazing how cold it can get. What is this now, the third fake summer or spring we've had? No, I'm joking.
Hopefully it's the last one.
Hopefully it's the last dip. This is probably what my family would have called the onion snow or something like that to make sure that you got your heart of your plants into the ground. All right, but there's a lot of issues still growing with the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce, one of which, of course, and I'm going to start right off the bat with a big one. It's Homer City Redevelopment. I know that the county is probably expecting a large business boom, not just with Homer City Redevelopment itself and the construction teams that are going to be on site, but also I'm assuming probably what I would call the secondary and third row businesses, kind of like your grocery stores, your restaurants, things like that. Are you seeing anything like that right now?
Yeah, we're starting to. I think that we're seeing that first wave of people coming into the area to work on that project, and we haven't even gotten close to get to where that's going to peak. So yeah, we are definitely seeing that. I think that it's going to increase, and we expect there to be a little bit of a business boom just from some businesses maybe coming into the area. But really, our focus, and I think this is what you're alluding to, is working with our existing businesses for them to be able to take advantage of this. And we are putting together a webinar. We're trying to secure a date so that we can work with some of the people who are going to be speaking on that webinar and making sure that that we find a date that works for them. But it will be for businesses throughout Indiana County to be able to talk to them a little bit about what they can do to prepare their business, what they can expect from this project, and meaning the type, the amount of people that may be coming in, the types of things they might be looking for, and really what we can do to help all of our businesses take advantage of the population boom, even if it's just for 5 to 10 years. We are going to see an increase, and those people are going to be here spending money. They're going to be buying food, staying in in the area, and shopping, and definitely investing into the local economy. So we want to make sure that every business here can really take advantage of that.
We've not seen anything like this in a very long time. So is it kind of tough, I guess, on the business side of things for people to just kind of prep themselves for this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot of people truly understand. I mean, that's the one thing that we hear the most criticism about is just, we don't know what's going on. We're not sure. And there are certain things that I know that we're still trying to figure out ourselves. But we do know, that this is going to be, especially over the next few years, changing in Indiana County, and it's going to be changing what I perceive as for the better. I mean, regardless of your thoughts on the project overall, there are a lot of people that are going to be in this area, and really we can either take advantage of that as a business community and try to make sure that our local economy grows as much as possible, or we can, be against it and shut our doors and as businesses not really want to take advantage of that and not be willing to adapt or change, whether it be staying open a little bit longer or any of those types of things. So I just think that we have to be prepared for that, and really, if we want to grow as a county too, sometimes we have to be willing to adapt. I don't think there needs to be any wholesale changes or anything really significant, but there are minor tweaks that we could do, as a business community to really help take advantage and ensure that not only what's going to happen over the next few years, but it can be sustainable long term.
Also, what I think about is the fact that some of the businesses in the downtown Homer City area are going to be seeing a lot of this change they're right on the front lines of this, especially right along the stretch of Main Street in Homer City Borough. You think about it, I mean, you could be seeing a lot of vehicle traffic from the employees that are going to be going there. I know they're encouraging the trucks to use the highway.
Correct.
But you're going to be seeing a lot of employee traffic, too. Are you starting to hear of new businesses coming, of maybe talking with the chamber and saying, hey, we're interested, we want to come in?
We've heard quite a bit, and actually it's funny. It's actually started a year or two ago. So this is something that's been going on for quite a while. It's not just cropped up all of a sudden. So I think a lot of people kind of were anticipating this announcement, and that's what we're seeing a lot of the businesses. The interesting thing, too, though, is, Josh, when we look at especially the real estate numbers, the people who have come here so far to work on that project, they're staying all throughout the county. They're not just limited to Center Township. And I think that's really good because it is spreading the population out, and that really benefits all of our businesses throughout the county.
It does. It's not just as you say, it's not just concentrated on Center Township, although they are.
The traffic is going that way.
The traffic is going that way, and there's also efforts to put up, for lack of a better term, a temporary trailer area in one of the business parks.
The RV park the 119 Business Park. So yes, and that's obviously going to be great. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice to see that that the wealth is being spread.
Correct, and similar discussions are being had in Blairsville as well. So I mean, you talk about the amount of people that are going to be thousands of people here, and we got to put them somewhere. So these types of things like the RV park are ways that we can do that, and certainly the housing market is it's a seller's market right now in Indiana County. But I think it's all positive, Josh, and I think that it's something that really we want to take advantage of with this. And there's a lot of things that are still going to happen with this project, and certainly a lot of announcements. And we hear the buzz term is data centers right now. So we're still trying to learn as much as we can. And from the chamber's perspective, we just want a pro-business, take a pro-business stance. So whatever happens down in Homer City, we want to make sure that we can take advantage of it as best that we can.
Let's talk about now some of the events that the Chamber has coming up. Of course, the big one that I can think about right now, 1 week from tonight, is the Excellence in Education Awards Banquet.
Yes, sir.
Is this going to be at the KCAC once again, I believe?
Correct, yes.
And I know that a few school districts are sending their school boards, but this is always well attended.
I think we have all the public school districts that have tables set up at this, not set up, but they have tables at the events. So I don't know whether it's school boards who are attending or administration.
Yeah.
But we always get a great response from our districts, and they're so supportive of their students and teachers who are getting recognized there. And it's been a lot of fun the last few years, and we're happy to continue it. Certainly, Colonial Motor Mart is the hero here. They're the ones with C.J. Spatafor and the Colonial family of dealerships that we couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, and a new car going to a student and to a teacher in the district. I think that's great. And we're going to have some of the students later this week, I think.
I think on Wednesday, yeah. So we can do it. I don't know. I think today may be the last day you could register. So you go on IndianaCountyChamber.com if you want to register. But because it is next week. So
yeah,
it's
going to be fun. And I like the fact that it really is geared towards the kids involved. And you're going to see the cuisine is probably a bit more student friendly. It's not going to be the highfalutin filet mignon, if you know what I mean.
If you've never attended it, we always say for an awards banquet, we try to make it high energy. It moves quickly.
Yeah, it does.
And it's a lot of fun for the students.
All right. What else is on the horizon? You have a couple of after-hours events coming up?
Yeah, we were slow for a couple of months just with all of our events, as we typically are in the winter, but we are really ramping up now. So this Thursday at the Indiana Fire Association right down the street, we have a business after-hours event, so they're going to throw a nice party over there, and we encourage you to come over to the Indiana Fire Association. And then next Thursday, we have Westmoreland County Community College. They're holding an open house.
Nice.
And they are going to be doing an after-hours where you can meet Dr. Mallory, the new president. So I would encourage you to show up to one of those. They're going to be fantastic events. And you can register if you'd like to register in advance on our website, again, IndianaCountyChamber.com. And we have our golf outing that is about a month away.
That was my next one.
So that's coming up on May the 21st. It is always the Thursday before Memorial Day. It is at the Links at Spring Church again, which is one of our chamber members, and we love to support them. But we're working on a lot of fun things and a couple new wrinkles for the golf outing this year. We always try to make that fun. So get a team in right now. We're taking all of our teams, and it's starting to fill up already, and we're happy to do it. But you can register for that on our website as well. And we have our new newsletter that's coming back out. So that's going out in the mail this week. And if you haven't been on our newsletter list and you'd like to get on it, contact our offices. You can get our newsletter, which has a number of different articles about what's going on in the business community, highlights a few of our members, and also importantly, it really will showcase all the events that we have coming up in the next couple months.
All right. And once again, if people have questions, they can just contact the chamber, IndianaCountyChamber.us, right?
IndianaCountyChamber.com. Yeah, so it was .us for a while. We switched it back.
Good.
It was just easier to remember.
Yeah, and the phone number for the chamber office.
It's 724-465-2511. But we always encourage phone calls and stop in. You come. Our new welcome center.
Say, yes, you just moved in, didn't you?
Yes, and we're having our big grand opening on May the 1st. So if you want to be a part of that, it's going to be. We were working on the menu. Fantastic spread. It's going to be a lot of fun on Friday, May the 1st. Ribbon cutting at 4:30. Reception afterwards. So celebrate the Chamber, the Tourist Bureau, downtown Indiana, and our amazing new facility down there. And if you haven't been over to see it, please stop by. It's a great opportunity, and everybody who's been in there has been impressed. And I'm still so thankful that I'm there, and I can call that our Chamber's home right now.
Yeah.
So
exciting times for the Chamber. Mark, thanks very much for joining us on Indiana in the Morning. Give my best to everybody down there. We'll talk to you later on.
Sounds good, Josh. Thank you.
Thanks again. Mark Hilliard of the Chamber joining us on Indiana in the Morning, and our interview presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online, marcusandmack.com. It's 8:57 on Indiana in the Morning. After our check of news at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, we'll be joined by some representatives from the United Way of Indiana County, successful fundraiser earlier this year. We'll be checking in to see how things are going with them now, and we'll also talk with the Pennsylvania AARP Fraud Watch Group coming up at 9:45 this morning. A busy and informative morning. That's how we like it here on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Fox News headlines coming up right after this.